Hey, Puzzle Run channel here, and I am back with more speed puzzling practice. Today I'm going to tackle some puzzles I have already completed, just to prove to myself that I can finish them in respectable time. I have also kept two new puzzles to see if I can finally break the 1 hour mark on my first try. And of course, let's find out if I am ready for upcoming puzzle competition after this practice session. Let's dive in. Flamingos. This was my worst performance so far. It took me 1 hour and 54 minutes. So right from the start, I wanted to improve that time and prove I'm not that bad. I learned a few lessons from my first attempt. I really need to focus on the easier parts at the beginning and leave the yellow and orange background with flamingos for the end. This time, I already knew the puzzle better. I recognized which colors repeated in multiple areas, and that helped a lot. The ending with flamingos was still just as tricky as before. Wow, an improvement of 32 minutes. That's crazy. Probably the first time I just gave up near the end, and that's why it took almost 2 hours. I'm very happy with this new time. There is still room for improvement, but that's enough for now. The ice cream shop puzzle took me 1 hour and 25 minutes the first time. I had some lighting issues during that run, so I expect a big improvement here. My initial strategy was solid, so I kept it the same. I definitely recognized more pieces this time, especially the ice cream desserts. But there were still some tricky pieces that slowed me down. In total, I improved by around 19 minutes. A bit surprising since during the run I didn't feel like I had a great flow. Nevertheless, it's great time and I'm happy. Majestic Lion Stair was completed in 1 hour and 38 minutes the first time. Again, poor lighting didn't help. I used a similar strategy this time, but focused more on the easiest section first. It definitely felt like I was more familiar with the puzzle and I knew how to approach it. Of course, the ending is tricky. It's hard to memorize this colorful part, so it was just as slow as before. Another nice improvement of 18 minutes. The background at the top of the image is the hardest section. I think it would take several more runs to really get used to it. The colorful yarn puzzle. My first attempt was already pretty good at 1 hour and 15 minutes. Let's see if I can improve that. When I started the second time, I didn't feel very familiar with it. It had been a while. Maybe the design itself is just very busy, making it hard to memorize. I still had to check the reference image quite a bit to figure out where each color belonged. This time the improvement was smaller, about 9 minutes faster. Still, I'm satisfied with that result. It's time for Take Me to New York. I really want to break 1 hour mark here. My first attempt was just over 1 hour and 4 minutes. This puzzle is pretty easy with lots of distinctive sections. This time I went at it randomly. Whenever I saw the piece I recognized and started building those sections. I felt like I knew every part of this image. Still, that random approach isn't the best. I should always start with the easiest section first. Some areas went faster, others were about the same or slightly slower. But overall, the majority were quicker. And that's why we got a great time, under 1 hour. The improvement wasn't huge, just over 6 minutes, but there is definitely room for an even better result with a more focused strategy. Next up, Take Me to Barcelona. A fun and colorful image, and I'm hoping to break the 1 hour mark here too. Let's try. For strategy, I started by setting aside all the edge pieces and building the frame right away. That gives a solid starting point and makes it easier to assemble sections inside the frame. Then I grouped the pieces by distinctive sections, like the observation wheel, the palm tree, the blue basilica of Sagrada Familia. I began working on these areas but kept jumping around between them, trying to do a bit of everything at once. The observation wheel wasn't easy. The lines go in all directions, so it was mostly trial and error. That was probably a mistake to start with so early. After a while, I made a plan in my head to leave the purple dress and Barcelona writing for the last, since they looked like the hardest parts. The building with colorful windows also seemed easy at first, but turned out trickier than expected. The Barcelona text at the top wasn't too bad. The slight different background helped. The purple dress was more difficult. Those pieces were so distinctive, it was tempting to start them right away. But that would have been a mistake. The pattern repeats a lot, which makes it confusing. Keeping it for the end worked great. By then, most of the surrounding pieces was already placed, which made it easier to complete it. Finished. Still not enough to break the 1 hour mark, but a good attempt. I maintained a nice pace most of the time and I really enjoyed it. There were a few moments I lost focus jumping between sections. That didn't help, but overall it's a super fun puzzle that I highly recommend. Finally, Take Me to Paris. Another one in the same art style, and one more chance to break the 1 hour mark. Let's go! After doing many similar puzzles, I had a clear idea of how to approach this one. Again, the image has very distinctive sections, so the plan was to complete the easier ones first and leave the trickier parts for the end. Initially, I thought the Eiffel Tower, Arc of Triumph, and blue dresses would be hardest, so I saved them for the last. But after working on the puzzle for a while, I realized the blue dresses were actually quite easy, and even the pink Eiffel Tower wasn't as tough as I expected. The real challenge came from the black, white, and light yellow pieces scattered across the image. I left those for the end. And once again, I finished just a few minutes over the 1 hour mark. Still, a very solid run. There is a bit of room for improvement with a different order of sections, but I guess not much more. This was my last puzzle for this practice session before the competition. I'm going to participate in the 4th Puzzles.pt competition. It will be my 3rd time attending this event. The previous 2 times were great experiences, and I'm really excited to go again this Saturday. If you ask me whether I'm ready, probably not completely. Even though I have been practicing with Educa puzzles for a few months, there is always more we could do to prepare. But I'm ready to give my best and aim for the strong result. My goal is to qualify from the semi-final to the final. As for the which puzzles we get, I would love to see something I have practiced before. I have done a lot of new Educa puzzles recently, but not all of them. Honestly, it doesn't really matter which one, I just hope to have fun doing it. Take me to Paris, New York, or Barcelona would all be perfect semi-final puzzles since they are so similar in style. I also want to wish good luck to everyone competing this weekend, and you can expect a new video soon where I will share my experience from the competition. Stay tuned, thank you for watching, happy puzzling, and see you next time, bye!